Hey everyone, Tech here. Welcome to Tech's Tavern. Grab a brew, pull up a chair, and let's continue our Let's Play for Endless Space. And this is actually now, from a most recent patch. This is Endless Space Beta, not Alpha anymore. I believe they converted to the Beta stage because after the most recent patch, when I came into the game, it actually came up with a beta agreement type deal. So. Also, you can see with the latest patch, they did some changes on some of the UI and, iconography type details here. You know, the little system view thing here is a little bit different, the way they show the planets and all. I haven't had enough time to go in here and really explore to see what everything is different, but they've definitely updated a few things. And I apologize in advance on this video if you get a lot of sniffling sounds. I'm a little bit under the weather, and I decided to go ahead and pump at least one video out. I may be a little slow for a day or two though, because I have some kind of flu symptoms going on here, so you may hear me sniffling or coughing or something to that effect during this video. So sorry about that. Where we left off, one thing real quick I just wanted to cover is on this video. Thanks for a lot of the comments I was getting on part 7 and 8, and I'm pretty confident with this particular LP series that we are going to get horribly defeated here before long. And I don't know that there's really a whole lot we can do about it, because I think the AI builds at a slightly different rate. And I did read a developer post just the other day that said that they're still working on the AI, and that basically the AI doesn't know how to cheat. However, it does kind of build on an optimized path, so to speak. So if you're a little slow on your building or a little slow on your research because you're kind of messing around like I am, with kind of a blind let's play here, you're going to fall behind, because they're going to colonize a little quicker, get money quicker, and thus have ships quicker, and it kind of snowball effects from there. If we look at the green, we can kind of see an example of this, that in this game we've played 56 turns. And if you look at the systems I have one system here with one planet colonized, because you can see the blue dot. The orange dots are uncolonizable, at least by my research standards. The white ones are colonizable, I believe. Right, so there's like an arid one here. White or gray, I don't know what you want to call that. I guess it's gray. And then the blue ones are colonized ones. So I've colonized one planet on Novarus, one on Oshia, whatever, and then 2 on Mizar. But if you look at the enemy here, the green guys, they've colonized 1, and then have they colonized all 4 planets here? That's what it looks like. So they've colonized 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they've colonized 12 planets, while I've only colonized 4. So, yeah. So I think you probably kind of see where this is headed. But we're going to press on anyway, and like I said, this was a good example I wanted to see for this game, because I kind of was doing this Let's Play blind, and I wanted to see where the game was at, because I mean I'm playing this through an alpha and beta stage, so if we get horribly beat, that's perfectly fine. At least then I kind of have a gauge to see where the AI is, and where you are, where the game is as far as how you have to approach it. One thing I noticed here was this system's pretty close and has 2 colonizable planets. They're not really great ones, though. Look at that, you get -10 effect for colonizing that planet. Or, -10 opinion, I believe is what that's for. You take a penalty for colonizing that. The other one's not bad, but it's kind of small. I may get it anyway, though. what do we have in queue here? Can I build a, let's build a colony ship and just go ahead and try to expand a little bit here. One thing we did was we did research the ability to travel wormholes to go over here, and I don't know if this race has researched that yet, because obviously they haven't came through here yet, so I'm assuming that they probably haven't. So I don't think I'm going to go through there yet and kind of open up that can of worms. So I think what we're going to do, because we got into a couple of fights with the green, let's go ahead and move these guys back here. And I don't have any ships at these other two, but I should build some here because they build fairly quick. Let's close that for a second. I don't know if that will take precedence over that, because I know this is a constant thing, but this is one turn, so I don't know if it slides ahead of that automatically. We'll go one turn and see. If it doesn't build it, I know I need to change something. Okay, that one's got one building. I'm gonna try to pull some ships. What's here? Titanium minus 70. This recently discovered isotope titanium is the heaviest known form of the element. Electronics and aeronautics. So you would almost think by looking at that, when you saw titanium minus 70, you'd think it was bad, but from reading that, it actually is good, I think. It's saying I cannot colonize this because I think he has already. Or, oh no, I don't have the technology for it. Nobody's colonized that. So actually, this might not be a bad one to colonize. So if I get that colony ship, I can shoot it right across here real quick. Let me, I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys over there to try to protect it. This ship, I think these were the injured guys, so we're gonna keep moving them back that way. That's fine. Research, we still have 11 turns on. A couple of people pointed out in the comments that I believe you can use shift and click to queue forward going research. Yep, there you go. I just did that, so thank you for that tip. I think you can queue 5 forward, they said, but I don't think I want to pick beyond that one right this second. I'll have to do a little more consideration, plus that's going to be quite a long time, so. And let's see here. These guys, I have a pretty decent amount of money, so I could probably stand to get one of these guys. Or wait a second, that's not what I wanted to look at. Let's inspect this guy. He has adventurer and pilot. So he's great for leading fleets, which I don't really need that right this second. Adventurer corporate. Governor and star systems. Yep, I think I might get him and put him up on that northern system. 140. Yep, let's do that. And then I'm gonna put him up here in charge of Mizar. There we go. Alright, so we have a governor on Mizar, and we have a governor on Novarus. And then we have a captain in charge of this fleet here. And I'm going to try to keep merging more ships into that fleet once I get them in position. So let's intern. Okay. No battles. I guess that's a good sign. How long is it going to take these guys? 1, 2, 3, about 4 turns it looks like. I'm trying to see if they changed any, I mean, I noticed they definitely changed the iconography there, but I don't know if they, changed any other. Some of these UI elements are definitely a little bit different. And I saw a ship there. Okay, so that's definitely not happening while that's in place, so I had to get rid of that. Okay, that ship was done. Okay. Let's kind of want to move them up there, but let's kind of centralize them actually. Okay. Oh, dang it. That was the same one. I can dismiss it. There we go. So the end of the turn cycle is not too bad, but I definitely noticed it seemed to go up just a slight bit as we've gone on. Okay, so that create a fleet with the colony ship. Oh, he colonized on there. What a jerk. Okay. Dismiss. So we got 3 there, we got those 2 coming back, and then, okay. We're doing pretty good. We got those 2 coming up, and then these guys need to go over here and kind of sit on this for a second. So we're moving along. See if that green guy gets brave and pops into our system, but I doubt it. Oh, we got something going on here. Let's see, this is, oh, at Novarus, this is the one that's done down there. Okay. Let's, I'm gonna put this back on for a second. Neighbors are not always the best of friends. United Empire's attitude towards you has changed due to border conflicts. Your systems separated by simple voyage by stirring drive are in a state of suspicious. By string drive, okay. I'm not exactly sure what that means. That's one thing that I've seen some people talk about, and, you know, again, this game is alpha, just now barely beta. One thing I've seen people talk about is some of the text in the game, in particular on the research trees, is just almost too verbose. I mean, it's like they, you know, yeah, you can look on here and you can look at that right there and see that it's uniform shielding and reflective armor, but you almost wish that the description had a small sentence saying exactly what uniform shielding and reflective armor were, instead of this big long paragraph down there that really doesn't tell you anything. In many cases, I mean, some of these items you'll read descriptions on them and it's just like, you know, there was a good example that I saw somebody say, yeah, like something like this, you know, it doesn't really explain what those items are, but I don't know. I guess that's something they can work on. Some people are just saying that they would rather have a exact description. You know, it unlocks this, which means, you know, plus 20 to, you know, armor on blah blah blah. You know, instead of giving this big, you know, kind of in character description with just a name. So I know that's something that bugs some people on the game, but okay, let's put that there. Oh, and I guess we had some pirates there. So this appears to be, I have 3 ships versus 2, I think. But his ships may be slightly more advanced than mine. But we'll go ahead and do it in manual, just to show a quick one. Alright, we're going to go with sabotage first. And then I think I'll probably go offense and offense, but we'll wait and see how the first round goes. I may change my mind. I don't know if they changed that. It gave green check marks. Before it used to be always pluses. It'd be like green pluses, yellow pluses, something like that, but now it's doing check marks. That one looks fairly even actually right about now. I'm gonna go ahead and stay with offense for the last wave. Nope. Nope, yep, I think I got him actually. I think I just overpowered him because I had one extra ship. Hey, our first victory in battle on the LP. I think everything has been draws up to this point. Okay, so there you go. There are rogues and criminals. There are riches and ships. There will be pirates. You will have to eliminate them or be continually plagued by the incursions from their bases on colonized planets. As the number of unclaimed planets shrinks, so does the pirates' hopes of survival. Okay, so I guess in this game the pirates live by having uncolonized. They live in uncolonized systems, and so the less there are, the less of them there are. But if there's lots of them, then there's lots of pirates, I guess. Okay, and then here's our battle screen. I guess we lost one ship. I didn't actually see that, but I guess it happened. Okay. Alright, so anyway, we're there. So we got our colony ship on the way, which looks like it's going to take it about 2 more turns to get there, I guess. That's what it looks like. We still got those guys on the way. We need to... Well, before we build another ship, give me one... I'm going to pause the video here for just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. And again, just part of my not feeling that well, but I'm going to continue here. I wanted to go ahead and get a new ship build, so that's what I wanted to accomplish in this video. So let's go ahead and get that done, because if you remember in our research, and let's go look at it real quick. Yeah, that's fine. We had unlocked, well hell, actually I don't even know where that's going to be at now, to be honest. We unlocked Destroyer. Where do we do that at? Somewhere we unlocked Destroyer hull design or something to that effect. There it is right here. On efficient shielding, we unlocked Destroyer. So, we need to build our new ship type, which we will add here, and you can see that we have kind of 3 different classes of ships up here. We have the kind of the transport slash colonizer, and it even says their role colonization. Then we have a Corvette class, which a Corvette class is, it's a light class ship, so you use that for your scout ships, and we've been using it for our quote-unquote defender ships so far. And then now we have a destroyer class. So we are going to build a destroyer. Now I haven't really messed with this builder a whole lot, so I'm going to be kind of fumbling around here, and some of you guys that have been messing with it more are probably going to be yelling at me saying, no, cook that, cook that. Let's see here. I'm going to assume on some of these modules try and take a look here. Okay, I mean, this is all stuff we've kind of researched. And see, that's saying something that we need titanium -70, which that's what we're trying to get on that planet, actually. So I don't think we can use the reactive holes until we get that titanium -70. So that's interesting to know. So, for instance, on the armor here, advanced defensive armor systems, we can upgrade that to predictive armor. Okay. So I guess that's how that works. I mean, I think it basically is showing you when you click on these different modules, it's showing you the default on the farthest left, I believe, and then I think any upgrades you have are, laid out to the right, and then you can select them. But I'm sure there's probably some kind of there's a tonnage limit here, because you can see that these have different tonnages, and then the little fist, military power provided. So I have high isotope slugs that we can add, and see, this will slowly keep going up, I guess. Now, why could I hit that twice? The number of modules of this type equipped on this ship design. Okay. Unstable torpedoes. Ion torpedoes. And see, look here again, the ion torpedoes require that titanium -70. So let's put a couple of these on board. Defense modules. High isotope plating, I remember us researching that. Offensive. Okay. Support modules. High efficiency couplings. Or high energy couplings, okay. I've been watching lately on, I have the Netflix, and where you can watch the movies and stuff online. I watch a lot of TV shows off of that, and here lately I've been watching the Star Trek Enterprise series. That's the one with Scott Bakula that they only did 4 years of, and I just got to season 4, so it's like this whole series here kind of reminds me is, because of the way we are right now, we're kind of, have few ships and are kind of small. It's like we're kind of like, we're kind of like Enterprise against the Xindi, if any of you ever watched that series, because they have so many more planets and ships than us. That's kind of what I feel like is going on here. Okay, then we already did that, right? Okay. Oh, and so if you double it, it just doubles. Okay. So let's just leave it at that. Oh, and we can name it. Let's name these the Dmitar class. Dmitar Destroyer. Create. Excellent.